I looked at my watch, and I said, okay, I got 2 minutes for you. In 2 minutes, tell me why you should vote for me. So with these closing statements, let's start Alderman Aruna. 2 minutes. Before I close the door, you got 2 minutes to convince me to vote for you. I don't live in the ward, by the way. I live in 39, so.
I haven't been to your door, but I know I've been to many of the doors of the folks who are here tonight. And I want to thank you all for coming tonight. So, if I haven't been to your door, when I come to your door, what I'm going to say is, hi, I'm Alderman John Aruna. And I've had the honor of serving as Alderman of the 45th Ward for the last 4 years. And I was wondering if you've seen some of the progress that we've made in the last 4 years. If you have any thoughts on how that's affected you, and what are some of the things that you'd like to see going forward in the next 4 years. At that point, I'm going to listen. And that would be the remainder of the 2 minutes, to hear from you. What do you want to see? What do you like that we've been able to achieve? What do we need to expand on, and where do we need to go? Our opportunities are amazing right now. We have so much possibility to bring the 45th Ward back into the conversation and moving our economy forward in the city, bringing economic development and continuing to do that, building on the 80 businesses that we've brought already, bringing some of the big development that we need at Six Corners to make sure that that is a historic shopping district again, a place for all of us, regardless of whether you're in Aldergreen Park or Gladstone Park, that becomes your destination again instead of going out to the suburbs. So I want to hear from you, and I really appreciate that you're here today, and I want to thank you, and I hope that you will give me the honor of serving you for the next 4 years as your Alderman. Thank you.
Michelle Barrett.
When I go to someone's door, the first thing I do is I introduce myself. Hi, I'm Michelle Barrett, and I think it's my responsibility to come out and introduce myself to those that I would like to represent. And then I do let it hear what they have to say. But one of the things that I also put forth is that, you know what, the 45th Ward is a really special part of the city. It's single-family homes, good schools, access to public transportation, and safe neighborhoods, which makes it very desirable. There's a sense of community here, and we know that because we know our neighbors. We enjoy summer block parties with them, and we see them in activities at our local parks. I look to preserve and strengthen that, and doing that, I would focus on the basics, and that would be city services, education, economic development, and public safety. And I'd commit to being a full-time alderman. I would serve only 2 terms if honored to be elected by you, and not take a city pension. I plan on having a more responsive office for the needs of the community and strengthen our residents through a community technology center. And I would encourage community input by having an actual vote on community zoning initiatives. Leaders are elected to be the voice of the people, and I hope I can ask for your vote to help represent you and putting the families and the community first. Thank you.
Michael Diaz.
I'm Michael Diaz. I'm running for 45th Ward Alderman. Listen, we live in a great ward. And I know you noticed all the empty storefronts along Milwaukee Avenue. It scares you, doesn't it? But I think that's an opportunity. Because I think when it comes to the 45th Ward, we can build it. With our educational system, we can learn it. And with the infrastructure we have in place, with the CTA being, having the hub at Jefferson Park, the airport close, we can deliver. I'm asking for your vote because we have an up zone over at Long and Argyle, which I'll oppose, and I'll walk into that developer's office my first day in office, and tell them it's not going to happen. I'll listen to you, but I'll back it up with my actions. Last but not least, it's been snowing out. I have a snowblower. You need help. Thank you very much.
John Garrido.
Hello, my name is John Garrido. No, don't close the door, please. I'm running for 45th Ward Alderman because we need to get back to the basics. We need to get our streets back the way that they used to be. Our roads are in the worst shape that they've ever been. We've lost over 200 businesses have left the ward since 2011, since he took office. We need to figure out a way to keep those businesses here. I want to make sure that we put community first, that we're listening to what you have to say about projects that directly impact you. And yes, I absolutely support the arts. I definitely think that's definitely one element, one of many elements to economic development and to increasing the quality of life in our neighborhoods. But I think that we need to get back to the basics. And if you're looking for an alderman who's displayed nothing less than honesty and integrity throughout this entire campaign, one who believes that community does come first, and that this job is about people and not politics, then I am your candidate, and I'm asking you to vote for me for Alderman for February 24th.
Once again, a big round of applause for all these folks.
My cards in order as I chopped them. The two that came out.